Hong Kong Stock Exchange Directors Training. Responsibilities of directors of companies listed on the main board of the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. 19. The Model Code for Securities Transactions by Directors of Listed Issuers. Model Code. Listed companies are required to adopt rules governing deals by directors in their listed securities on terms no less stringent than the terms set out in the Model Code of Appendix 10 of the Main Board Rules. All directors of a listed issuer are required to comply with the Model Code or the company's own code, and a breach of the requirements of the Model Code will amount to a breach of the listing rules. 1. Absolute prohibition. The Model Code provides that a director of a listed issuer must not deal in the securities of the company, A, at any time when he is in possession of inside information in relation to those securities, or if clearance to deal has not been given, Model Code Rule A1. B, on the publication date of the company's financial results. C, during the period of 60 days preceding the publication date of the annual results, or, if shorter, the period from the end of the relevant financial year up to the publication date of the results, Model Code Rule A3, (A1). And D, during the period of 30 days preceding the publication date of the quarterly results, if any, or half-year results, or, if shorter, the period from the end of the relevant quarterly or half-year period up to the publication date of the results, Model Code Rule A3, (A2). A listed issuer must give advance notice to the exchange of the commencement date of each blackout period under C and D above. Further, a director of a listed issuer must not deal in its securities if he is in possession of inside information in relation to those securities by virtue of his position as a director of another listed issuer. Model Code Rule A2. The restrictions on dealing in the Model Code apply equally to the dealings by directors' spouses and children under the age of 18, and to any dealings in which they are deemed to be interested for the purposes of Part 15 of the SFO, Model Code Rule 8.6. 2. Duty of notification. A listed issuer is required by the Model Code to establish a procedure whereby a director is required to provide written notification to the chairman or a director other than himself, designated by the board, and receive a dated written acknowledgement before dealing in any securities of the listed issuer. A response to a request for clearance to deal with must be given to the relevant director within 5 days, and the clearance to deal must be valid for no more than 5 business days of clearance being received. The issuer must also maintain a written record of notifications given by directors, acknowledgements of such notifications, and the written responses given.